Narcissists come back when they're trapped in emotional survival mode, y'all. That's when all that pride come down, that tower come down on their head. They getting dragged through the wilderness. They finally get to feel alone in the middle of a crowd. You know, when you gave them that love that gave them a sense of belonging, you nudged at the authentic person behind the mask. You made them remember their authentic self, chosen one. They'll never forget you. And after God finished dragging them through the wilderness because they letting they sin, they lust lead them, but they want God's promise, but playing the devil's game. Oh yeah, when judgment getting close to their heart, out of emotional survival mode, they gonna come to the person who they knew loved them unconditionally, chosen one, hoping that you'll have that same soft space for them that at least allow them to feel comfortable in your presence again. Just for them to not feel alone, but trust me, it's just their lust. Only lust to keep their ass from going into solitude and figuring out themselves. But no, they keep trying to get some validation from an external source. So yeah, raw survival mode of a young soul, an immature heart, before they ever face the darkness and the silence and the voices that come out of that silence and solitude. They gonna take their chances at the heart that they felt like would never let them go, because you loved them and made them feel a place of belonging. You loved their flaws. You made it known that you was loving their flaws. That's why their inner child came out. You pointed them out, mirrored their ass, but still loved them, because you were attempting to help them get their power back when the nature of their own ego's agenda was robbing the inner child from happiness and peace and love and shit. You know, trust me. Emotional survival mode at its best. If they don't come to you, it just means you wasn't the chosen one in their life. You wasn't the, but no, chosen ones know what I'm talking about. You gave them that love that broke the veils, you know, put them, you know, they going through identity crisis and ego deaths behind the love you gave, because they get to compare God's promise with the devil's promise now. And something about your love seems more eternal when their hearts get dragged through the fucking mud and they start hearing how everybody just on the surface with their ass, undermining the depth that they trying to represent now. They gonna miss you. They gonna love you. They gonna seek you, because when they go through what they going through, when they go through the judgment, and when the judgment get close to their heart, they gonna try to avoid it. It's gonna feel like death creeping up on them. And trust me, you will be the only life that they think of. And your only task, and I hope y'all made it this far in the video, your only task from God when they come to you is to put them in God's hands, y'all. Put them in God's hands. Tell them you with God. You know, God showed me everything I need to know about you. I love and forgive you. You got to walk with God to figure your shit. I can't do this no more. Just leave them in God's hands. Give them a truth. Be gentle with them. And don't give them a fucking choice. Get them out of there. Now they got to go and finish reflecting on the full, now they get to accept the full bill of accountability once they know they lost you. But God needed you in their life so they can reflect on a love from God to help deteriorate their ego that fell in love with the devil's promise, which was the, lust, what was conquering their flesh. But what you conquered echoed eternity, paradise. And now they get to feel kicked out of paradise since they've witnessed a glimpse of it. So God used you to wake their ass up, but they're going to have to go through some suffering. And when they come back to you, chosen one, give them the words that'll set them free and send them back alone. Let them hate you too. It don't matter. If they hate you, fuck them. Let them go. It's all part of the plan. I love y'all though. Stay prayed up. The spirit war is real, y'all. And God bless.